What is success? If you look it up on Google, the first thing you're probably going to see is that you've met some goal. You had a goal and you met it, therefore you were successful. And there are all kinds of definitions of success. We hear it all the time, we say it all the time. But it's really important to understand what success really is, because these meeting your goals and this, that, and the other, those are really benchmarks in my opinion. I know for myself, if I tried to hit goals, I would have limited myself to what I could have done. So it's more like benchmarks. But success, we've listed three things here, and this is like a life success. And life is meant to be lived in success. So the first thing here is moving towards a noble cause. What even is a noble cause? A noble cause is something that's honorable, righteous, virtuous, good. We call it work worth doing. But if you hear the word noble, it's typically for someone else. If you're doing something for the benefit of someone else, that's a noble thing. That's a good thing. We're helping someone in the world. We're helping humanity. And a noble cause is also serving your family or feeding your family or making an income for your family. So sometimes you're serving the people and also serving your family at the same time. But it's a noble cause. But if you're doing things for a noble reason, then that's how you're really living in a life of success. And we've got in here success, significance, legacy. And to move from success to significant to legacy is really living in this over a long period of time, having this mindset of I am moving toward a noble cause. And you notice the word moving toward, we are never sitting still. We're never standing still. We're always going somewhere, in some direction, some way. We're sliding, we're going this way, that way. But if we're moving toward noble, something good, that is one thing we need to always be thinking of in the world of being successful. The second thing here is pursue with your heart's emotional passion. As we've talked about, so much of us is emotions. We're full of emotion and we operate off of emotion. The people you talk to and you. And if you get into anything you're doing and you get your heart into it and you're emotionally charged and you have a purpose, then that's going to keep you engaged for the life of success. Tony Gonzalez, Hall of Famer for the NFL, was asked one time, what separates the Hall of Fame from all those other ultra talented football players in the NFL? And Tony said without question, it's the heart. So without the heart, without that passion, because to make the Hall of Fame, you've got to do really well for a lot of years. And so what's going to drive you to work in the off season, to train, to go to practice and give it all you have in practice, and go to the game, go to the event, go to the sales call and give it all you have, and then go into the off season and do it again, and then lift your teammates up and do all the things that winners do year over year over year over year. That's from your heart. You cannot willpower your way into that. So if you're living within your heart's emotional purpose, you're working in success. And the third thing here is progressing towards your God-given gift. We've already talked about how everyone has the gift. It's your job to bring the gift out and use it to the best of your ability. Your gifts, your talents, you're giving talents to use. And the last thing you want to do is let that go unused. So if you're moving towards the noble cause, you're in your passion, you're working towards your gift, what you're good at, then you're in the right direction towards what we call success. I know that we will use this sometimes. We'll say that this material that we're teaching here in the School of Sales is what allows you to live out your success. We're giving you ways and ideas and techniques to go live it day to day. You know, we call it green and growing because you're moving somewhere. So if you're always green and you're always growing, you're always getting to the next level, you're always trying something new, you're green and growing, then you're working towards success. It's like that redwood tree. You know, the redwood tree is the largest tree in the forest when it's in the forest. But if you pot it, it becomes a house plant. And what we're trying to do here and what we're allowing you to do, if you'll just really partake in all this, we're going to lift you out of that pot and put you in the forest. And you're going to expand to no telling what limit. So remember, you're moving towards your noble cause. You're working with your emotional passion and you're working towards your gift. You're using your gifts that you've been given.